welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I did my wash and go using some Eden products and how I turned my honey brown tips into a dark reddish brown tip, then keep watching. I'm starting off with Bigen semi-permanent hair color in medium cherry brown. I've put my hair into 4 plaits and I'm going to put that on top of my head. And if you don't have plastic gloves, get some. If not, I'm going to tell you the ghetto way how to do it. Now go to that drawer with all the plastic bags in your house. I know you have one with all your grocery, Meijer, Kroger bags. Go there and get a plastic bag. Don't front like you don't have one of these. Take that plastic bag and put it on your hand, like so. Bam. Now get some type of rubber band and put that over your hand to your wrist. And I'm struggling at this point because I'm holding the camera in my left hand and trying to put a rubber band on my right, but just get it on so the plastic bag doesn't go anywhere. And I'm still struggling, but you get the point there. And now you have your ghetto plastic glove, like mine. So just take your hair down, and as you can see, I used some box dye to get my hair this, I think it's like a dark blonde, brown, I don't know, it's like a little copper color. And I'm just opening my Bigen hair color and putting it all over those lighter pieces. Now this semi-permanent hair color won't work on your hair unless it's lightened. I've tried it before, putting it all over my hair, and you can't see it. So you're gonna have to lighten your hair at some point in order to see this stuff. But it has no ammonia and no peroxide, so it's pretty safe to use in your hair, and it comes out every time you wash your hair. So it's not gonna last forever, but I just didn't want my hair to have those honey brown tips anymore in the winter. I was gonna just go back to my regular hair color, but thought why not try reddish brown cherry coke. And it's kind of blurry, but it is red brown in this picture. My bathroom kind of gives off a yellow vibe. So as you can see, I have light tips on all my hair, and I'm just putting this color on to darken it. I was hoping that it would come out a little red. I was just going to pick up another brown color, but I was going to see if this medium cherry brown worked, and I didn't want to go too red, so I didn't get like the next one down, which was like real fire hydrant red. I couldn't do that. So massage it onto your hair. I'm going to speed through the rest of this, and you pretty much know how to do this. Put the crap on your head. And I actually do put it all in my hair at the top. I was going to see again if it would show up a little bit maybe in the sunlight, but if your hair isn't lightened, it's not going to show, so don't even try it. So now I'm just clamping my hair at the top of my head, and I'm going to put a plastic bag on it and either sit under a heated dryer or under a heating cap for about 30 minutes. And as you can see, I'm pretty sloppy. I got permanent or semi-permanent hair color on my shoulders, which stains a little bit. So all I did was take my coconut oil, which you can put on anything to make better. Go ahead, try it. Put it on your relationship. It'll fix it. And I just put it on my arms, and I wiped it off with a paper towel. And this just helps so it doesn't stain. I'm sure you could get soap and water and do it, but I find that if you catch it real quick, it won't stain your skin. It'll just wipe right off. See? Nothing's there. And you get to put coconut oil on your body, and I'm one of those people that think you should just put it on everything. Just bathe in it. Coconut oil is of the gods. Trust me. So I rinsed my hair out in cool water, and I was actually pretty surprised to see that my hair got red. It's not a bright red. It's almost like a cherry coke color, but it's definitely there, and it's definitely not that honey blonde copper color anymore, and I liked it. I thought it was going to be really pretty with this wash and go and my future styles however long it lasts. I don't know how long, maybe about a month. That's usually how long my semi-permanent hair color lasts. So I just wanted to show you guys how it looks in a 360 view. It's not bright red at all. It's very subtle, and that's exactly what I wanted. So now for my wash and go, I'm using the Eden Bodyworks Natural Pudding Souffle to define my curls. And all I'm doing is wetting up my hair because I like to do my wash and goes on really wet hair. Finger detangling it just a little bit because I did that in the shower, so I shouldn't have to do it much more now. And this stuff smells like all the rest of the products, which is coconut, and it's really thick. So I took a lot of this. I was really curious. I hadn't used it before, and I put it in my hair. Now, this stuff was a lot thicker than the other products that I used, and it didn't really define my curls, but it definitely made them feel really moisturized. It was almost like a conditioner. So I just took my flat paddle brush and I brushed it into my hair, and you can see that the ends of my curls, they have a little bit of definition after I used my paddle brush. So now, okay, so now I'm going to take my natural curling jelly from Bodyworks and put this in my hair. Now this stuff is really lightweight. It's not a thick gel. It's kind of watery and runny. I didn't know how that was going to work for my hair. It's not like the Eco Styler gels, which I'm used to using on my wash and go. So I smoothed that into my hair, and I don't know how I felt about it. It wasn't defining my curls. It seems like it's meant more for scrunch curls. Like I used to do in middle school when my hair was permed. I would just kind of scrunch it. So I brushed through it a little bit more, and it did define my curls. Now my hair in the back is a very thick texture. I think it's 4C. I don't know how to really type my hair. I have a bunch of textures. And it did not seem to be defining those curls in the back where I'm individually twirling each one around. It's kind of just wetting it down a little bit, but it's not defining them or holding the curl in place like the Eco Styler does. And I'm only comparing it to Eco Styler because that's the main product that I use for my wash and goes. So I just kept going, shingling my hair with a little bit of the curling jelly and tried to finish it this way. And as I near the end, you can see that my hair that's starting to get to the middle is a different hair texture. It's a little bit of a looser curl, and this was working really well on that part of my hair. So it worked well on the thinner curls, the lighter curls, but not really the thicker ones in the back and the perimeter of my hair. But you can see it's pretty. I do have definition. So I'm going to quickly do this to the rest of my head and show you what it looks like at the end, which is this. And you can see that the ends of my hair are very curly. And obviously in the front I have heat damage. I'm working on it, so you're not going to see a lot of curls there. But man, the inside where I have that thick texture, it did not do anything to it. And I have that on both sides of my hair and in the back and a little bit in the front. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm having some bad thoughts about it at this point. So this is the next day. I just let my hair air dry. And I'm loving the red. You can definitely see the red now that it's dried on its own. And it's popping. Definitely. So I'm going to take my scarf off and we're going to figure out how to style this. I will say that I didn't blow dry my hair yet or diffuse it, and it was pretty dry. My hair, as you can see, it looks a little bit frizzy, and some of the curls didn't really last in the front, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to fix these curls and make them so I can get to work. Coconut oil, told you, fixes everything. So I'm scrunching coconut oil all in it to take away the gel casting. It didn't feel like really hard. It was actually pretty soft, but it was also pretty dry. So I don't know how I feel about that, but the coconut oil should help a little bit. And as you can see, it shrunk a lot. Usually my hair, when I do wash and goes, it touches my shoulders a little bit more, but this one didn't. So we're gonna have to take some heat and put it at the roots to try and stretch it out some so it's all even. But here's another look, 360. I really like the color. I can't wait to try it in other styles. So 1 minute, I'm gonna go get my blow dryer, and it's on high heat and high intensity or whatever, and I'm just blow drying the roots and holding the curl at the bottom. You have to be careful with this because usually I fuzz my whole head up trying to do too much, but just take the roots of or the ends of your hair and stretch them, and do not blow dry those parts because you will fuzz your whole head up and it won't last long at all. And I'm already wondering if this is going to last. Usually my wash and goes last about 5 days, but this one's already looking like day 2 or 3 here. So I don't think I'm going to get past maybe 2 days of wearing this style, which I'm a little bummed out about. So as you can see, that side's a little bit longer. This one's still kind of drawn up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other side. Alright, now take your power to the people pick and pick out your hair, because that's the only thing I know how to do at this point. Get some volume. And that curl in my face is going to piss me off. It's actually pretty defined, but the curls in the front of my head and the perimeter, which is where I have the most problems, are just, they didn't get any curls at all. So I'm picking my hair out to try and give myself some volume. I'm going to try and manipulate it, move some pieces to the other side, and just make it look a little presentable. As you can see, this is where my heat damage is. It didn't do anything. And my heat damage can get defined, just so you know, it can. So this product didn't actually define the heat damage in the front. And as you can see on the right side of my hair, it's still pretty, I don't know how to, it's not doing anything. I'm gonna have to put that away. So I took my edge control by Lotta Body. I love this stuff. And I'm just trying to fleek my edges to the gods. And I was trying to make this little curl something cute, but it just did not want to listen to me. So screw that curl. I'm going to brush it up into the rest of my head. So I brushed my edges back. I didn't have time to lay them down or tie them up with a scarf. I had to get to work. I'm always rushing to work. So I pretty much just tried to hold it there for a little bit to smooth them down. So I'm going to take this piece that I can't stand, that did not get defined at all, and I'm just going to flat twist it to my head so my edges can still lay flat. And then I'm going to take a bobby pin and pin it behind my ear. I could have done that to that other piece that's in my face right now on the left side, but I didn't mind it too much at this point. I think during the rest of the week I did end up pulling that fuzzy part back. So this is pretty much it. The hair color is bomb. It's the best part. I would give the Bodyworks curling gel maybe a 6 or a 7 out of 10, just because it didn't hold some of my thicker pieces and it didn't define the curls very well. But I mean, there are curls in it and it does look pretty cute. So I would try it again, but maybe I'll try their other curl defining cream instead of the natural pudding souffle next time. And as you can see, yeah, that 4C hair just is there. It didn't do anything. We're just gonna cover that up. So this is pretty much it. I really enjoyed making this tutorial, and until next time, have a good one.